You ready?
Yep.
Johanna, you on? Okay. Meeting will come to order, please. Would you take a second and turn off electronic equipment? Johanna, would you please read the statement of compliance?
The notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act for this meeting have been satisfied. A copy of the annual meeting notice was sent to the Atlantic City Press, Star Ledger, posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building, the municipal website, and filed in the office of the municipal clerk. Please turn off all electronic devices.
Thank you. Will we all stand, please, for the Pledge of Allegiance? Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you call the roll, please, Johanna?
Mayor Becker,
Here.
Commissioner Amadeo.
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg.
I am here.
We have before us for approval the minutes of our June 4th meeting. What is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion, we approve those.
I'll second.
Mayor Becker,
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo.
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg.
Yes.
We now have a couple reports. John, why don't you go first?
It would be my honor, Mayor, thank you. Annually, our fire department, the FMBA Local 441, announced their winners for their annual scholarship, the O'Hara McCormick Memorial Scholarship. This year, due to restrictions, we're going to put it into the record, and the students that received those awards will get their checks probably through the mail. So this year, FMBA Local 41 is happy to announce the 9 high school seniors who are awarded $500 scholarships. These scholarships were earned because of their hard work and dedication to their school and community. It is a great honor to announce the following winners for 2020. Jaden Milstein graduated from Ocean City High School. He will be attending Vassar College. Molly Reardon graduated from Ocean City High School, will be attending Salisbury University. Theodore Grimley, Ocean City High School, will be attending New Jersey Institute of Technology. Morgan Pizzagno, Ocean City High School, will be attending Florida Atlantic University. Alexandra Fader, Atlantic City High School, will be attending the University of Pennsylvania. Claudia Sherbin, Ocean City High School, will be attending Clemson University. Chase Davis, St. Augustine Prep, will be attending St. Joe's University. Mara LaChance Beck, Mainland Regional High School, will be attending the University of Massachusetts. And Connor Comone, Atlantic City High School, will be attending Villanova University. Again, great job to the Margate City Fire Department for their continued offering of this scholarship to our local kids. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Lisa, are you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
All
Good
right.
afternoon, everyone. How are you? Welcome back, everybody. It's very strange. Earlier today, I sent out a finance report for each of you, and I do have a hard copy here. I apologize. I forgot to give them to you when I came in. I just want to hit a couple of the highlights as of May 31st. Our cash on hand for all our funds combined, current capital, utility, and trust funds, is $13,800,615. We currently have $1,104,617 invested in the New Jersey Asset Rebate Management Program. However, during the month of May, because that was a variable interest rate which was affected by the market decline, it's currently at 0.29%. So during the month of May, I actually transferred the majority of that to our Ocean First account, where we're realizing an interest rate of 1.05%. Because I monitor it constantly so that we can maximize our investment income. As you know, there was a question as to whether or not to extend our taxes, but our taxes seem to be unaffected with everything that was going on. And through the second quarter of this year, the collection rate was 95.68%. As of May 31st, the total taxes collected was $26,375,545. That was a decrease of that time last year by just over $465,000, but as I stated earlier, our collection rate is still strong. The delinquent taxes, they had a decrease over the prior year of $55,377, and through May 31st, we collected $367,434. The beach fees, as of May 31st, were just over $209,000, and it's still a reduction from last year of $37,512, but considering we did not start collecting till mid-May, you know, they were coming in fast and furious, and the whole rec department and that team did an excellent job of handling everything. So hopefully we'll have a very sunny summer, and we'll be able to realize what we anticipated. One other thing I want to mention, that the state, you know, has extended various deadlines for filings, one of which is this year's audit. Ordinarily, it's due by June 30th. This year, the date has been extended to September 30th. The auditors had began their field work prior to when COVID-19 hit and our quarantine. And in addition to that, I've provided them with various reports which they've been working on off-site. They're scheduled to come in on June 29th to complete their field work. So our audit is in the works, but just so you know, it has been extended, so there's nothing to be concerned about. Also, tying into the COVID-19, I ran a report of the total expenses to date. As of today, COVID-related expenses, which primarily are signage and PP&E and hand sanitizer, are $51,794. Dan Adams is assisting in the reimbursement process through FEMA, where we will get probably 75% of the applicable expenses. So that's in the works. I think that's all I have to report right now.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Well done. Scott, you're up.
Mayor, Commissioners, a couple of things. First and foremost, we have some of the liquor license and...
Scott, would you turn on your microphone?
I'm sorry, there it is. How are we doing today? Got it? Okay. First thing is we have some resolutions pertaining to our local restaurants and bars in the allowance to let them go outside to create outside dining and areas that they may serve beverage. And I would like to say on the public record that the head of the ABC, James Graziano, had talked to me particularly, and we went over the Margate situation. I was asked to do so by Commissioner Amadeo, and I know the three of you are aware of that. And he basically issued a ruling which allowed our Margate bars and restaurants, as well as everybody else in the state. I'm not saying that we were the only one who asked him, but I did catch him in his car and talked to him for half an hour. And the guy was really great. He understood the situation with our restaurant and bar owners and all the employees, the waitresses, the bartenders. So yes, we're starting to see some of their outside seating pop up around town. I know some people may not appreciate that, but I think what the governing body, and I know what we're trying to do, is everything possible to help our local establishments survive. And I think I recommend that we should send them a letter saying, look, we really appreciate that you took the time to really study this and took a position and issued that ruling, which allows everybody to be Tomatoes, Sophia's, a few others. So very happy about that result. Okay, now another thing on the agenda here is the boardwalk resolution. Sometime in August, we have to submit the wording to put on the ballot for the non-binding referendum about whether or not Margate wants to move forward with trying to construct a boardwalk. So I had sent you my previous memos and the draft resolution I did some time ago. Mayor, I have received from your hands the proposed wording and resolution that the Margate Boardwalk Campaign Committee has submitted, and I'd be very happy to work with them and their representatives. I think I told you the story before when I was in Ventnor and we were putting it on the ballot in Ventnor. I was working with Steve Persky, and my secretary yelled in, the second jet hit the World Trade Center. I will never forget that. But Persky at that time was a lawyer, and we were working on what you call the interpretive statement. So the question is, do we want an interpretive statement? Do we want to get into, well, we think it'll be $25 million, do we not? That's what I'll work with the Boardwalk Committee, with your guidance, and I would like to get this resolution on so we make sure we're plenty of time to get it on the November ballot. What else? Does anybody have any questions of me?
I have none, Mike.
None?
Mike, I just have one comment. Could you include Rich
Absolutely.
in that?
In fact, as Mr. Deeney instructed me to get moving on this.
Okay,
He's my immediate boss, and we get it done.
thank you.
Anybody else?
I'm happy to be here. I'm smiling with my mask on.
Thank you, Scott. Yeah. Let's move on. We will open for public comment, 3 minutes on any subject. Please move forward and state your name and address.
Good afternoon. Ralph Maliti, 9400 Atlantic Avenue, Margate Towers. And I live on the beach side of the ocean, of the building, so I get to see a lot of what happens down there. And I'm seeing a lot of dogs on the northern end of the beach being walked. I'm seeing a lot of dogs just being let run, whether there are people down there or not, during the day, during the end of the day. I see the police doing the best they can to keep it under control. And I also see a lot of the same people coming back after they've been warned. Not the same day, but the next day or whenever. So I'd just like to suggest that it might be time to start taking names on the warnings and issuing summons and get the word out that dogs aren't allowed on the beach during the summer. Because my grandchildren play down there, they play in the sand. You know what dogs do in the sand that doesn't get cleaned up. We know what does get cleaned up, but we also know what doesn't get cleaned up, and that's what the kids eventually could be playing in. And it's gotten to be open season, especially on the weekends. So I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention here, and I want to thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Sewell, 22 West Drive. Mayor, last meeting, your three re-election mailings were reviewed, and your assertions of being fiscally responsible were empirically found to be bogus and fraudulent. There we go. How's that sound? A
Still doesn't
plexiglass
sound
echo?
good, but go ahead.
Why don't you try out in the street?
Good thought. I'll put it in the suggestion box. Mayor, your shameless spendthrift squandering of senior citizen property tax dollars is beyond egregious. It's nothing short of unbridled avarice. Mayor, were you to have a shred of decency, you'd be duty-bound to abide by your repeated solemn sworn oaths to uphold the New Jersey Constitution that specifically, expressly mandates a thorough and efficient education. Mayor, you can no longer remain in denial that Margate schools fail all 7 indices of efficiency. Margate, Mayor, you continue to appoint self-serving school board members who follow your bad example and refuse to uphold their solemn sworn oaths to provide a thorough and efficient education. Mayor, you have abused and misused your school board appointment power. This nonsense must cease. School board members must be reminded of their sworn duty to provide a thorough and efficient education. And if they can't or won't, then they should step down and let someone with a moral compass like Art Cotilli do what needs to be done. To really be fiscally responsible, Mayor, you must demand the school board formulate policies to address all 7 indices of efficiency and how to address them. This is not asking a whole heck of a lot. It would be the first small step in the right direction. Other small steps might be to bar multiple classes of just 9 or 10 or 11. As J.B. Sless noted, 22 students would be ideal. This commission and the school board must stop subsidizing Longport tuitions. Stop cut-rate tuition students. Man up and right-size to one school right now. Mayor, you three banditos know full well that Ross School has a designated capacity of 300 students. And were the third floor of Ross converted to classrooms, this number would jump to 450 students, more than enough.
Anyone else? Last call, public comment. Is there a motion to close
We
public?
close public comment?
I'll second it.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
We'll now open public comment on the resolutions that are on the agenda. Is there any public comment?
I'll move to close public comment on resolutions.
I'll second that.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Johanna?
May I have a motion for resolution number 113, 2020, authorizing bill list?
So moved.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 114, 2020, authorizing payment to Colmar Home Center?
So moved.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
I abstain.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 115, 2020, request of DLGS for approval to insert grant money?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for the consent agenda, which consists of resolution number 116, 2020 through 124, 2020?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Thank you, Johanna. Is there, anyone have any comments or updates? Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Thank you all for being here.